Hello everyone, I was sitting up today and I was thinking, you know what comes out in a couple days? Sword Art Online 2. But you know what also comes out in a couple days? An awesome anime called Tokyo Ghoul. But what I didn't know is, it came out today. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to review Tokyo Ghoul, the first episode, and if it has positive feedback, or if I just really want to, every Thursday I will review a Tokyo Ghoul episode. For those of you that don't know, as much as I know just from watching the first episode, I haven't researched it a lot yet. I've just seen a bunch of previews and stuff like that. Tokyo Ghoul is a, I guess we could say fantasy anime set in, I guess, modern Tokyo. And there are these creatures that they look like humans, but they eat humans to stay alive, and they're called ghouls. They only have to eat one or two humans a month or something like that. I think it was like one human can sustain their life for a month or two, or something like that. And basically, the first episode starts out with a purple-haired ghoul going on a date with the main character of the show. His name's Kaneki. I'm not sure if that's his first name or last name, but Kaneki. And he's sitting with his friend Hide, and they are talking about the date with the girl. And the girl walks in. They have a really good time. His friends tell him the whole time, you know, dude, a bookstore is a bad place to have a date, blah blah blah. But then the date goes well. So then, at the end of the date, the girl walks up to the guy, you know, Kaneki, and is like, I live close to the place where all the ghoul incidents have been happening, because there was a ghoul that was binge eating. And so he's like, you know, he's being a nice guy. He's like, I'll take you home, girl. I'll walk you home, girl. Don't worry about it. He says it in a really shy, you know, timid way, of course, but he walks her home, walks down this alleyway, and she walks up to him and she hugs him and she's like, I've always been interested in you. And he's like, oh my god, so happy. And then out of nowhere, this like red mist or something starts like spewing out of her back, like right in front of his face, and he's like, holy shit. And then she just opens her mouth wide and bites the shit out of his shoulder, and it's just like, and they both have a common interest of reading. And she says something, I think it was like, the only thing I like better than reading is ripping out the organs of people, or something like that. Like ripping out organs and having fun with them, and it's thrilling to kill people or whatever. So he's like freaking the fuck out, and he's running from her. And then these giant fucking tentacles just like shoot out of her back. She grabs him, throws him inside of a building. He's like trying to run away. She jumps in the building, Mr. Kaneki, Kaneki-san. And she jumps up, grabs him, and like is like fucking with him, then stabs him. And eventually, out of nowhere, I'm sure someone helped him out later on, or somehow you'll find out later on that someone helped him out, but he's laying there about to die, and then like he's inside of this factory that she threw him into, and then like all these little chains start breaking, and then like all these like giant like metal pieces of metal fall onto her and kill her. After she's dead, it goes to this scene where he is sitting there just chilling in like this big red water. It starts out blue and then it turns red, and you hear doctors or someone in the background saying, we need to transplant the organs, we need to talk to his next of kin, it doesn't matter, I'll take full responsibility of this, just go ahead, implant the organs now. And he's like, what's going on? And then he wakes up in the hospital. He can't eat anything, he's really upset, he's not seeing his best friend Hide, he's just a nervous fucking wreck. And he actually can't eat at all. So he's thinking, what the fuck's going on? You know, what the hell? And he's watching a TV show. Or I guess it's the news, and they're talking about ghouls. They say straight up, conveniently like a good anime does, at the exact right moment, the right thing is on TV, or the right thing is said. The guy on the news, something about the tongues of ghouls are different than the tongues of humans. And normal human food tastes terrible to ghouls. And the whole time he's been trying to eat, he's eating this food, and he's like he hates it. So then he has to take a test. He runs over to in his kitchen that his friend Hide bought him a bunch of food since he got discharged from the hospital, and he eats everything. After each bite, he runs to the bathroom, throws up. Tries it again, throws up. He just cannot accept it. Then he finally makes this hamburger or this meat that he like loves, that apparently is his favorite, and then as soon as he takes a bite, he just starts crying. He can't eat it. And then he realizes that he might, or at this point you're thinking, you probably already know that he's a ghoul, or at least I was thinking he's at least some part ghoul because the ghoul chick got her organs put into him, so he's like half ghoul or something because one of his eyes turns red. The episode ends with him actually realizing that he's a ghoul, and he smells something. He runs into this alleyway. He's like, it smells like Mom's cooking. It's so amazing, this aroma, this smell. It's so good. He runs into this alleyway, and there's this random ghoul. I'm sure he's like some side character ghoul that doesn't matter, you know, just some random character. He's sitting there like eating a person, and he's like, holy shit, why did that smell good to me? I don't like the smell of that. Oh, I'm just crazy. And then you see a girl that you saw earlier in the show. She was at a bookstore. I think she worked there. And she's like, listen, you need to eat, okay? I know you're freaking out, but if you're not going to eat, let me lend you a hand. And she just grabs a handful of like human pieces and like shoves it into his mouth. And the episode ends with a really disgusting swallow sound. It's like, whoa. Like, eh. But the rundown on this episode, it's a good anime so far. Very good first episode. The animation was very good, I thought. I didn't see anything really wrong with it. A few times when they were talking, a few people talking, it seemed like they didn't put too much work into the animation on the talking, but that's very minimal. Like, you probably won't even notice. I was just like, I overanalyze it. But it's a really good anime. If I had to rate this episode, which is hard to rate first episodes because they're the first, you don't have anything to compare it to, I'm just going to go ahead and say 7 out of 10, and the rating after this, the ratings after this might be accurate, might not be. It just depends on it, because since it's the first episode, it's really hard to tell how the rest of them are going to be and what I have to compare it to. Definitely check out Tokyo Ghoul. It's every Thursday. I'm not sure what time. Thank you very much, everybody. Please, 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 if you like my videos, give me a like, subscribe. I'm not going to make any other videos besides review videos for a long time, so don't worry about anything stupid on this channel. The only reason I haven't made a new channel is because it's just a lot of work, and I had already made a couple review videos in the past, and I was just like, you know, I don't want to have to transfer everything over here and then lose all the very small amount of subscribers that I have, and I don't want to have to make a new email address, and just, you know, if you've ever tried to make a YouTube account, it's a complete bitch to do. But like I said, Tokyo Ghoul, watch it, Thursdays. Remember, Saturday, I don't know what time, but Saturday, Sword Art Online motherfucking 2 is coming out. I'm reviewing it. I'm sure a bunch of other people are, but please check them out and check me out, whatever. As long as you give me a like and like my videos and love them and watch Sword Art Online with me, we'll be cool. Thanks, guys. You have a great day.